Are we there? Good morning. How are you guys? It's Sunday. No church this morning because we're all trying to stay away from each other. My hair looks like a nightmare, but you love me, so it doesn't matter, right? Okay, today's devotion is called The Hen and Her Chicks. All right. Now it's on my phone back here and I have to blow it up. Here we go. All right. The forest fire had been brought under control, and the group of firefighters were working back through the devastation, making sure that all the hot spots had been extinguished. As they marched across the blackened landscape between the whiffs of smoke still rising from the smoldering ruins, a large lump on the trail caught a firefighter's eye. As he got closer, he noticed it was the charred remains of a large bird that had burned nearly halfway through. Since birds can so easily fly away from the approaching flames, the firefighter wondered what must have been wrong with this bird that it could not escape. Had it been sick or injured? He came up to the carcass and he decided to kick it off the trail with his boot. As soon as he did, however, he was startled half to death by a flurry of activity around his feet. Four little birds flailed in the dust and ash and then scurried away down the hillside. The bulk of the mother's body had covered them from the searing flames. Though the heat was enough to consume the mother, it allowed her babies to find safety underneath. In the face of the flames, she had stayed with her young. She was their only hope for safety and willing to risk her own life. Whoops, willing to risk her own life. She gathered them under her body and covered them with herself. Even when the pain reached its most unbearable moment, when she could easily have just flown away to start another family on another day, she made herself stay through the raging flames. Her dead carcass and her fleeing chicks told the story well enough. She gave the ultimate sacrifice to save her young. It also shows an even greater story. This one almost incomprehensible, because in this story, it is the creator of the heaven and the earth who does the exact same thing to rescue his wayward children from their own destruction. Hold on. Part two. This is God's attitude towards us, his precious children. And he wants us to stay close, near him, so that when he calls us in the time of danger, we can drop what we're doing and run to his protection because we mean so much to him. The mother hen does not stop her chicks, but just before they reach her wings and ask them, were you behaving yourself? Were you doing all the right things? No. All that matters to her and to them is that they come when she calls and that they rely upon her to be safe. And this is what we can learn about God as well. You and I are precious to him, and we need his protection. So let us listen always to his voice, because it is one of love and care, compassion and mercy and strength. And it calls us to his side. All right. What about you? Have there been times when you have been afraid? To whom do you run? Who is your person here on earth that you run to when you feel afraid? Don't forget that there is a Savior who also is here close by, waiting to help you in your time of fear. All right. Our verse for today is from that psalm I shared with you when I told you about the Bible verses that my siblings and I shared when my sister's husband was dying. And it's from Psalm 121, which is one of my favorite psalms. And here it is now. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and your going, both now and forevermore. Don't ever forget that. Okay. Have a happy Sunday. I am going to post this on Google Classroom. I'm going to start posting all of our devotions on Google Classroom since man in Canada is now watching our every move, which is a little bit creepy. We got 7 seconds left, so you guys have a good day. Get outside if you can. It's cold, but it's sunny, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.